Hey, this is Marlon Smith, founder and president of Success by Choice. And let me just say, I am so excited to be speaking with you right now. I actually met Brian Walsh at the Success Summit held March 2nd and 3rd at the Sandton Convention Center outside of Johannesburg, South Africa. And let me tell you, I was one of the keynote speakers, and after my presentation, I was interviewed by Brian. And I have a lot of passion. I'm a very enthusiastic person. But I tell you, as Brian was interviewing me, I felt like he was motivating the motivator. I mean, Brian, you are definitely my man. You are on target. I really appreciate you. And I'm very excited that you've invited me to be one of your resident experts, one of your contributors at entrepreneur.co.za. You see, my name is Marlon Smith, or I should really say Marlon Sipo Smith. I first visited South Africa in March of 1993. Oh my goodness, boy, time flies, doesn't it? And it was such a phenomenal experience. I actually, traveled to Cape Town and Joburg and Durban giving presentations. It was a 16-day speaking tour. And while I was there, I was blessed with an opportunity of being given a South African name, Sipo. And as many of you know, Sipo means gift in the Zulu language. And so it's something that I truly treasure and that I'm grateful for. So when I meet you personally, you don't just say, hey, Marlon. You can just say, yo, what's up? Sipo. So listen, I'm excited because one of the things as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, you and I both know time is short. Time is limited, and time is really our most precious commodity. So when Brian invited me to be a resident contributor, a resident expert on your website for the community of entrepreneurs and business owners and individuals that are aspiring to become entrepreneurs, I said, man, that'd be great. And my team and I, we debriefed and we said, what's the best way that we can serve this community? What is the best way that we can give outstanding value? You see, let's be honest. I could have given you, I've got content for many years where I could have just given that to Brian and, okay, so be it. I've contributed. I'm a resident author. I'm a resident contributor. However, I said, no. My team and I said, no, we want to give exceptional value. So we decided, because time is so precious, we're going to have these videos be no more than 15 minutes where basically we're going to be sharing, 3 pieces of wisdom, 3 nuggets of wisdom every video episode. And we're going to be sharing information with you that you can take and apply. And what we're asking is that you share your feedback, share your comments. Because what we'll be doing on future videos is based on your questions, your feedback. We'll incorporate some of your questions. We'll answer your questions. We'll take some of your insights and incorporate that in future videos. That's what I'm talking about. Give me exceptional service. That's all we want to do is be value-added contributors. All right. And the reason being is because I understand the importance of time. I'm not here to waste your time. I'm here to add value. I personally, I resigned from my corporate position, January 15th, 1992. I was working for Hewlett-Packard as a systems engineer in Silicon Valley in California. And I just, I realized there was more for me to do with my life. And so I resigned from my corporate position and I stepped out on faith and started Success by Choice. And people love that name, Success by Choice. How'd you come up with that name, Success by Choice? And the way I came up with it is I realized that my success has to be my choice. And I'm here to tell you, my life has been truly blessed. I believe everyone should own their own business. If not full-time, they should at least have a part-time business. Because when you own your business, it just helps you to grow as a person. It truly does. It really does. And my kids see me, my wife has her business. We're planting seeds. And to be honest with you, we need more entrepreneurs. We need more businesses because it makes a difference in our global society. So after I resigned, I've been so blessed. I've traveled to 45 states, 14 countries, facilitating leadership programs and entrepreneur programs. And it's just been phenomenal. For the past 13 years, I've been the lead facilitator for Tony Robbins' Global Leadership Summit. And I was a semifinalist for Oprah's Big Give, and I'm a contributing author to the internationally best known Chicken Soup for the Soul series. And the reason I'm bringing this up is not to impress you, but to impress upon you there's greatness within you. Whatever your dream is, whatever your goal is, now's the time. And so I'm going to be sharing just 3 insights during this particular video And I'm asking for your feedback, your comments, your questions. And we're going to make this interactive because it's a journey. It's a journey. And when Brian invited me to be one of the resident experts, we don't take that lightly. We're here to serve. And so with that, number one that we'll be talking about today, the number one topic or value-added insight is living with purpose. Number two, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And number three is celebrating the journey. Okay? Those are the three things we're going to talk about today. Number one, living with purpose. Listen, I'm here to tell you there have been ups and downs. As an entrepreneur, as a business owner, you have to understand this. If it was easy, everybody would be able to do it. So I say celebrate. You are still in the game. Yeah, there are curveballs that are thrown. Challenges come your way. But you're still here. And remember this, a winner never quits. A quitter never wins. I'll never forget, I was speaking in Japan and at a business conference, and a Japanese businessman, came up to me after, receiving a standing ovation. I was autographing books, and the business person came over to me and said, "Oh, that was a great presentation." I said, "Thank you." He said, "Do you have a mission statement?" I said, "No, I don't." I said, "Do you?" He said, "Yes, I have a mission statement, and in fact, it extends 150 years out into the future." I said, "Wow." I said, "You going to be around?" He said, No, you don't understand. My mission statement, I'm focusing not just on me, but I'm focusing on my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren." I said, "Wow." I'll never forget, we shook hands, and then I, autographed some more books. I then went up to my hotel room, and it was amazing. It was really heavy on me. And I said, "You know what? Let me write my mission statement." And, when I worked in corporate, at IBM and Hewlett Packard, they had company mission statements. But, we as entrepreneurs, we as business owners, don't you understand? You're in business. You need to have a mission statement so that you have focus, so that you have passion, so that you can overcome trials and tribulations. My mission statement is, I, Marlon Christopher Smith, see, hear, feel, and know that the purpose of my life is to be a shining, smiling light, enjoying the daily miracles, co-creating with God, growing where I'm better than the previous day, making a difference in our global society, and empowering the world. That's my mission statement. Do you see the passion? Do you see the excitement? Here's the thing. What is your mission statement? It doesn't have to be so long as mine. Maybe it's just a one sentence. Maybe it's 4 words, 5 words. But you want something to anchor you. So before you go to bed tonight, I'm challenging you right now. I'm challenging you. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm challenging you to take some time and just write down a mission statement for your life. What's something that's going to charge you up? What's something that when you recite it to yourself, boom, you've got additional focus, additional energy, additional passion. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so that's number one. All right, mission statement, developing your mission statement so that you're living with purpose. That's powerful. All right. Number two, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That's the golden rule, right? But I'm here to tell you, business owners, entrepreneurs, it is so important that we treat others with respect, that we truly honor our word, mean what you say and say what you mean, and that we truly give exceptional service. Exceptional service. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. As I said earlier, I could have easily, my team and I, we could have given Brian, to post, different videos that we did years ago. It's great content. But is that really going beyond the call of duty? Is that really doing something at the highest standard? Is that doing something with excellence? No, I think this is. I think me on a weekly basis, just interacting with you, sharing some nuggets of wisdom, sharing some insights, sharing some business principles, success strategies, taking your questions, taking your feedback and answering it. That's really what it's about. See, that's really, when you think about it, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. For me, look at how all of this has evolved. For me to be speaking to you now, it's all because I met Brian Walsh. I met Brian at the Success Summit. He interviewed me on March 3rd. How did I get to the Success Summit? I actually spoke in London, England for Knowledge Action for one of their leadership programs. That's where I met Greg Secker, who basically put on the Success Summit. After I spoke in London in 2011, he said, "Marlon, that was great. Hey, man, why don't you join us in South Africa and contribute?" I said, "Wow, thank you." And now I'm speaking to you because I met Brian Walsh. Do you understand? So it's almost like dominoes. Just, you meet one person, do exceptional things for them, and then they'll say, oh, here's another opportunity for you. So I want you to understand, as a business owner, we have to get into the mindset of doing things with excellence, going beyond the call of duty. That's really what I'm saying here. Going beyond the call of duty, because it makes a difference. All right? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And this means, dealing with your clients, dealing with your customers, dealing with your colleagues, dealing with your suppliers, dealing with your business partners. Go beyond the call of duty. Give exceptional service, because I'm here to tell you, there are rewards in the pipeline for you. It happens. Most people are just doing enough to get by. Be exceptional. That's why, again, I'm developing this whole series. We're going to be on a journey together. And I'm excited because I know the power. When you do great things, opportunities come to you. It's true. So that's number 2. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Number 3, celebrate the journey. Listen, as entrepreneurs, as business owners, I've been in business 21 years. There's been ups and downs. I've had television programs, radio programs. I've worked with the best of the best. And yet at the same time, there have been challenges. There have been, serious challenges, trials and tribulations. But the beautiful thing about life is a journey. See, whenever I ask people, success by choice, people are like, oh yeah. And I say, well, what's success? And they say, oh, when I achieve this, when I get this. No. Success is not a destination. Success is a journey. It's a journey. And so I'm encouraging you. Let me ask you a question. Do you keep a diary? Are you recording your life, the significant moments of your life? Are you recording it? Now, some of you right now are looking at me like, Some are saying, yeah. And now, listen, I can't really see you. I can't really see you, but I'm just visualizing that some of you are shaking your heads. But here's the question. And some people are like, hey, I don't keep a diary, but I keep a journal. Okay. So listen, I'm okay with that. I understand, my men, my brothers. I get it. And so one of the things I'm asking you to do is I'm asking you to go ahead and keep a journal. All right. Every single day I answer questions in my journal. I do. What was good about today? What did I learn today? All right. What did I do today to move closer to my dreams and goals? You see, I believe success, how do you have a successful life? It's many successful years. How do you have a successful year? Many successful months. How do you have a successful month? Many successful weeks. How do you have a successful week? Many successful days. Yes. And so I want to challenge you. I want to encourage you to go ahead and keep a success entrepreneur journal where every single day you're answering questions like, what was good about today? What did I do to move closer to my dreams and goals? What did I learn today? And even when things don't go the way you want, write that down. Write down when you're going through trials and tribulations or challenges. Write down, okay, what's the challenge? Write it down. And then ask yourself this question. What can I learn from this? Woo! That's a powerful question. What can I learn from this? I'm here to tell you, when you ask that question, answers will come to you, insights, a new perspective. So give yourself that gift. Listen, today is your day. There's greatness within you. A vision without action is just a dream. Action without a vision is merely a passing of time. But a vision with action can change the world. So you got those 3 insights from today's message. Number 1, living with purpose. Develop your mission statement. Number 2, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Go ahead and be committed to excellence in dealing with everyone that you interact with. Everyone. And number 3, celebrate the journey. Go ahead and start tonight writing in your success entrepreneur journal. It makes a difference. My name is Marlon Sipo Smith, reminding you there's greatness within you. Today is your day. Make the most of your life. Celebrate life and live with purpose. Stay blessed.